if someone gets hooked or jumped on. The Pantheon finish is very interesting. This is going mid, and will be going up against Sylas. So, you know, we saw BDD pick up the mid Pantheon up against Zoe. I believe he took the loss on that one. This one is up against the Sylas in the mid lane, up against Chovy.
I mean, it's okay. I hope that it's not TP mid Pantheon, that's all. But I think Pantheon mid lane can be still a great choice for Nidalee. And yeah, no. I mean, I guess the answer is no. I mean, the thing is, the Pantheon mid lane can be still great, especially from Keine.
Yes, Keine.
One of the great AD player in the mid lane.
Yeah.
So I think he can be really great in the mid Pantheon as well, especially when Flawless showed up some Nidalee performance at Game 1.
Yeah, I mean, Pantheon offers you another great lane to gank. Right?
Oh yeah.
The Gnar is like, you know,
I mean,
not
I will
great.
be just farming.
Yeah.
4/7.
We're not going.
Okay.
We're not going top. Really, we're gonna be looking mid and bot as the Nidalee, and they were looking for something, and they go for, I suppose, budget Renekton. Right? It's like
Budget Renekton.
Yeah, budget Renekton in terms of the Pantheon mid. So here we go, guys. DRX up against SeolHaeOne Prince for game number 3. Didn't think I'd be saying the number 3 in this day, but here we are. Is that a Persian cat? Do you know like the different breeds of cats in Italy? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. It's
pretty cute.
Yeah, Paro Nidalee.
Found it. Okay, that makes sense. There you go. Gnar also has a cute skin on.
Yeah, and Blitzcrank has Mad Life skin. Classic. Old days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really didn't want to see TP Pantheon, but it is happening. And oh yeah, it's Cole start Caitlyn.
Yeah.
And he showed up the rune, and normally when you start with Cole, you actually pick up 2 attack damage from the rune.
Yeah.
Not like going for the attack speed, but actually it showed up that they actually choose to pick up 1 attack speed from the rune. And also,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing to know.
It's a new strat, you know.
Yeah. I suppose that makes it harder to last hit, so Deft is saying, well, I'm going to last hit okay anyway. And it's not only call in the bottom lane, by the way, it's call in the top lane at the same time. We got double call.
Oh, man.
We are calling the meek, even without Renekton.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it should be good matchup for Doran. And he even picked up the cleans. He's just purely top laner, you know? He's just so purely top laner. Always looking for the lane. Sometimes you lose against the weaker opponent as well. Because you always want to all-in. You never want to lose. That's a top lane mindset, right?
Yes, it's a pure 1v1. Trying to outplay your opponents in any way possible. Taking whatever summoners it requires. I'm very curious about Keine on the Pantheon. He did take Teleport, which I'm sure you're not too happy about. You were mentioning that earlier on.
Yeah, I think with Ignite you can for sure just demolish in mid jungle 2v2, but I'm not sure with this TP because yeah, I mean you need healing reduction. Probably he's gonna go for first item, but I feel like as a Pantheon lane you have to snowball early.
Oh, look at this.
Just
yeah,
like
Ignite.
that. Just like that.
Yeah. With Ignite, that would have looked pretty cool. Flawless. Hanging around. They, you know,
Kill potential.
it's there, but it's difficult. As pushing back the lane here is Chovy. And Flawless is just... he's all over this map. He's looking for those early ganks that we were talking about, mid and bot. That's where he's going to be looking, and here he is.
I'm expecting some flash hook.
Well.
Not happening.
Yeah. Not happening at all. Take a look at the CS difference in the jungle because of the aggressive nature of Flawless's path. He has foregone some of the farming in his own jungle, skipped wolves, skipped grump, and only now is picking up the scuttle crab in the bottom side. Here he is in mid again.
Yeah, aggressive Nidalee, not farming Nidalee. But I don't feel like this is gonna be gank potential for SeolHaeOne Prince because Pantheon has no mana. And okay, this is really aggressive actually.
Yeah, the watch out Eep is going to miss. And he's going in. That's a huge amount of damage with that. But the smite will come in, gain a little bit more, and Flawless is just in their face, being a human ward.
I think it's a great positioning for Ashe and Blitzcrank because, okay, nice try.
Okay, hook goes wide. They're kiting up though, and Mia is gonna have to flash. The chase coming on down, the poke over the wall from the Caitlyn. The watch out Eep will land, and Mia is dead. First blood will be given over to Pyosik on the Lillia. And the gank does not work. Does not work at all.
Yeah. I think that was kind of just look behind when there is Lillia just pushing him out and just make sure your bot lane pushed out for the first reset. But I think Mia, he was looking for some mad life play, but it didn't happen because you are not mad life.
Yeah, I mean, even if he gets the hook there, there's
no kill.
Exhaust. There's
the kill is
flash.
not going to happen because it's Ashe before level 6 and it's Nidalee before the first reset.
Yeah.
So nothing was going to happen, but yeah, unnecessary hook was kind of hooked himself in a bad position.
Yeah. Oh man. Well. Yeah, he even had to flash too, and still didn't survive.
Yep.
I think he could have tried to fat flash the wall, but instead he just kind of flashed north, and it's definitely an awkward play overall.
And if that happens on the bottom side, then Doran is gonna be happy, you know? He's stacking coal, and just like, I'm farming. I'm playing Quinn. Now I have to play Quinn when I go back to home. I just want to farm.
Yeah. Doran sitting here, he's just farming.
Level 6 Pantheon.
Yeah, here we go. Man drop here from Chovy as well. And they're just kind of threatening it. Mia's here too. There's no Rift Herald just yet. They're just coming up here, being annoying. And it's not really going to amount to much.
Yeah. Just being a Blitzcrank. And especially when you lost the lane, just buy boots and just go to the top side. You know, it's just classic solo queue Blitzcrank. You know?
I've definitely done that before.
Yeah, just being really useless in the lane.
Yeah, probably after like 0-2 though.
Oh yeah, after 0-2, like man, we can't win bot lane.
Literally no point for me to be here, right?
Yeah.
Like, this does nothing. Let me try to win other lanes.
I'm going top.
Yeah. Well, I don't say the 80 diff part, but I do leave the lane alone. I have my chat totally muted now. I had to do that a long time ago. I kept making too many whiny tweets about it, and so I just decided that's it. Like I'm not even gonna deal with it. Like,
Okay.
Chat's gone for me. And yeah, not much else happened after that, but there was a pretty comfortable lead now for DRX.
Yeah.
So
Slowly winning.
Yeah.
Especially from top side. I guess I think when Quinn is not dying until 8 minutes is already winning, because normally like Quinn is kind of coin flip champion, you know? If you do not get the early lead, then your champion is donezo. But right now it feels like he's just looking for just consistent farming. Not leading the CS, but it doesn't matter that much, you know? Quick reaction!
Yeah. Nicely done, Deft. Cleanses down, and here comes Nidalee. So there's
Pantheon is coming, by the way.
Pantheon too. Right on top. The binding is going to miss. The exhaust goes in. Keria tanking it up, and the lane wasn't pushed. There's a nice hook, though. They're going to spare the blushes of what used to be not the greatest gank, as the binding will come in. No change into human form to try to get that red buff attack down, but doesn't matter. As they go for the big dive, that's what they were looking for with this mid Pantheon.
That was nice timing by Keine as well. So they are using their team comp correctly.
Yeah.
Pantheon, Nidalee, Ashe, and Blitzcrank. It's kind of disaster for Caitlyn Lux, actually. I don't think they can ever try to push the bottom lane. And I think that's why Doran really needs to step up and just look for some plays on the top side. Because I don't feel like Lillia can help that out on the bot side. Because of the champion, you know?
Yeah.
That champion is just so bad in the early game.
Yeah. She's just farming. Just, you know.
Yeah, just farming.
We're farming top, we're farming jungle. And
their
farming.
bot lane is just getting punished.
Yeah. We're trying to farm
unfair! That's so unfair!
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Oh, yeah. That's how bot lane works, you know?
Yeah. You're just the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Right? Just get dove over and over. No help.
And I could see Gathering Storm from Doran as well.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Farming it up.
Farming it up, and their bot lane is having a hard time. But it's okay. I guess that's why Keine just picked up the TP. Not looking for the Sylas, actually, just looking for the bot lane the most.
Yeah.
And Pyosik just right here with header. If they can get a kill, then it's gonna snowball in the other direction. So we'll see.
Yeah. Keria's got to land a binding, I would imagine, to start this up. As Pyosik just walks away on vision. It's like, okay, well, it's pushing towards us, so I guess might as well just cut my losses. Let me go back now.
Is there a nickname for Lillia in the Western country? Because
Bambi. Bambi.
Bambi?
Yeah. Do you ever see Bambi?
No.
It's a story about a baby deer.
Okay.
And yeah, she kind of looks like a deer because the legs are really like thin and you know, bouncy like a deer. I don't know. That's
I
not
think
like,
she's deer, no?
She's kind of like I don't really know. It's kind of like a centaur deer thing. I don't know. I didn't read the lore. But yeah, that's not an official name. It's just kind of what we called it a couple times here in the past couple of days.
Some trade.
Okay.
They're still headered, so I think Pyosik is just looking for the spot to use this header. And I think it's really important for DRX right now because, yeah, that's all they got in the early game. With giving up the first Drake and bot lane pressure, they got the header, right? So they need to use this header correctly. Otherwise, I don't think DRX is gonna have easy time in the early game. So he decided to use it topside.
Yeah, and I mean, that turret is the weakest, right? But here comes the massive rotation. Charge is still going to go down. They're just trying to live here. Down will go the Pantheon. It looks like Pyosik is pretty done. But Doran is going to get hooked. That's going to be a double kill going the way of SeolHaeOne Prince. Lilting Lullaby not able to stop any of the damage from coming through. So the charge goes down, but that's a trade in 2 kills. Chovy on the other side going to pick up a plate of his own.
Here we go. This is the power of the Blitzcrank when he won the lane. He can just go wherever he wants, and the snowball is coming in hot. And yeah, I don't think DRX, they used it correctly, the header. The only thing they got it from early game. They're getting just punished by ban picks, I guess.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. We're seeing the replay on live. There's a little bit of a chase going on at the same time, but Chovy is not going to be diving. Yeah, pretty clear that they just got caught out, and it's Blitzcrank Pantheon, right? So everybody's just going to collapse immediately.
Yeah, their skirmishes is just so insane with that team composition. So I think They just need to do the same thing again and again. Just do not fight when the Pantheon is not able to move. I think that's the main point of the SeolHaeOne Prince. And okay,
Ooh.
forcing out the cleans, it's still really good because it's looking like Keria is building things first.
There's a knockup. This Lillia is really squishy. The hook is going to hit Keria, who steps in front of it as Mia is going to get sniped down. Meanwhile, up here, Doran, oh, he got the tower aggro, and the minions trying to kill him, but he won't go down. He's going to live with that Blade of the Rune King just barely. Ikssu, though, still alive. He's going to try to use this blasting plant to get out, but Chovy says, no, I'm flashing, you're dead. Meanwhile, down on the bottom side, Trigger just is going to kill one, as this is just a fiesta right now. The sleep going to go down on the Keine, and Pyosik will live, but Keria, you cannot say the same for him, as another bot dive comes through, and they should get this turret.
Definitely Clown Fiesta moment is coming, and the outcome is still trade though. Their top side is winning, DRX, and the bot side. Okay, Blitzcrank.
Yeah.
Is Pantheon coming? Okay. I don't feel like they have enough damage to kill Sylas right there, but
okay. No, they don't.
Nice try though. So they keep making active plays because they have to. If they go to the late game, I think they have some less damage than DRX's composition, right? But the problem was, I mean, I already talked about it, right? When Pantheon cannot move first, do not fight.
Okay.
But that happened, right? So that's why Mia died the first. But right after that, Flawless and Keine could move, and I'm wondering why they didn't back out. Because they should back out. Because they were looking for the play on the top side, and Pantheon.
Oh man. There's even the flash net. Just trying to pull off the fancy plays, but just ended up trading flashes with Trigger.
And yeah, I think for DRX, because of their champions, I think the difficulty of this game is pretty high. They lost the 2 Drakes again. They're letting them the control, and they're playing against Ashe and Blitzcrank, and okay, counter Ashe ultimate. It didn't work out because of the vision control. They had the ward on the mid lane.
Yeah.
It's one of the important ward that you should get as support. Just put the ward on the mid lane. It's basic, you know. It's a small tip for solo queue players as well.
Yeah. Not too close to the turret so that they can see it and clear it.
Yeah.
Place it around the line that he placed it at.
And also, even if they clear it, you get the advantage, you know? If they erase it with lens, then they have no lens for the river side, right?
Yeah.
So you have the advantage of the vision, so you forced it. And also, if they use control ward to erase it, then you get advantage again. So it's really great vision control by SeolHaeOne Prince.
Oh man, Deft, no cleanse. It's just barely not off cooldown.
Yeah. This is the power of the vision.
Yeah, there it is. Look at how many control wards they have. And regular wards too. Gonna clear out the control ward there. Chovy's gonna get away. Binding comes in, and the hook will go down. Where's the follow-up? They were put to sleep, but it wasn't enough. As huge amounts of damage with the stolen Blitzcrank ultimate, but he only gets one. As over the wall, Doran trying to get on in there, but a little bit too little too late. Only picks off the one. As in the end, it's a 2 for 3 in favor of SeolHaeOne Prince. They also get this mid-tier 1.
But surprisingly, Deft is underperforming this game, and when they do have vision control, you shouldn't just step up. That's all. You shouldn't step up at all. That's illegal. You're playing against Ashe and Blitzcrank. And he got punished for it. And Chovy kind of tried to defend this turret. As you mentioned it, stolen Blitzcrank ultimate kind of worked out well. But what if he had Gnar ulti here?
Yeah, true.
Oh.
That would have been pretty nice.
Yeah. But anyways, trading kills is still fine for DRX because they are behind, right? And when the game goes to the late game, then I think their controlling is way more better than Sylas Prince side. But for now, I think it's Sylas Prince's favor in this game.
Yeah. If they keep playing the way it's, you know, play the way they're playing right now, then perhaps it would be pretty nice. But eventually,
I mean, yeah.
Caitlyn will be online. Lillia's going to hit a couple of items. Quinn, obviously, is already on one item, or 2 items rather, here.
I mean, it's really greedy that Keria is not building Athene's first, you know? I already mentioned it before, but I got cut out. But yeah, I mean, when he was playing against good teams, he was always building Mikael's first on Lux. But this time around, I guess because Deft got the cleanse, he was building Athene's first. But I don't think this is a good choice, you know, when they're behind especially. I don't think he can use this Athene's kind of useful.
Compared to the Mikaels.
Yeah, compared to the Mikaels, you know, because you're gonna get forced to use the cleanse 24/7 because Trigger is gonna pull the trigger 24/7 because of as we were built. This time around, they're gonna give up mid turret because of the header, but it's okay. The tempo is not there, so it's fine to take it slow. But the point is, Drake is coming in 15 seconds, so they need to get the mid control. Mid lane prio is one of the most important thing in League of Legends, and there is double Ashe ultimate, so I don't think this is gonna get close to any team. And it feels like DRX is controlling solely.
Arrow goes wide. Tried to use it on that. Oh, trading flashes with the Caitlyn is nice, but GLP comes in the sleep as well. Do they have the damage though? It's all on the Blitzcrank as in goes SeolHaeOne Prince. They're gonna shut down 2, and they only lost their Blitzcrank. On top of it all, Keria gonna land the double man binding, thankfully. But that will be the Mountain Drake easily going to SeolHaeOne Prince, and it gets them on Mountain Drake's soul. Trigger casually 6-0.
6-0 2 by Trigger, and this is power of the Essence River Ashe. You can just pull the trigger 24/7. Yeah, and that was kind of great disengage with Lillia's ultimate, I guess, but I don't know why they spend all the skill shots on one support.
Look at that. Mia did his job already.
I mean, Chovy, why he just went for the Blitzcrank? I didn't feel like that was needed because they already got the position for the Drake, right?
Yeah.
So they can just fight back after they reposition themselves in the Drake pit, but they decide to put all the damages on the support. I'll be just definitely happy as Blitzcrank.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, he traded flashes with the 80 carry, and then he gets focused with, you know, the support items he's building and all of his health and his passive and everything is fine.
Yeah, weirdly, I thought SeolHaeOne Prince could just try Nasher instead of Mountain Drake, but they just got the Mountain Drake, right? So there is still question for SeolHaeOne Prince if they can clean out this Nasher.
Oh, Doran taking that turret shot. He's got Pyosik here, and doesn't seem like ikssu has spotted out just yet. He's going to miss the little boulder. Pyosik still hanging around.
Because he has no job on the top side, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of obvious that Lillia cannot do anything against Ashe and Blitzcrank, so he's looking for the plays on Gnar side. But ikssu is realizing that is happening already. So that was really smart move by Gnar. Pantheon?
Oh, this is one way.
Oh, it's not Pantheon.
No, yeah, it's
Sylas. Fake ulti.
It's one way to play their game, is to actually just literally steal their ultimates and play their game. So they get the flash at a trigger. It's definitely going to be worth it.
Are they going to pull the trigger here because ikssu used TP? Yes, I think it's really...
Oh, look at this Hex Flash over the wall. We're chasing. Oh, okay, they get the flash out of Chovy as he's just going to go in, and he is still on the run, actually. Not dead just yet. As the stopwatch comes in, now he's going to die. They chase all the way into the blue side jungle as DRX, they're just pushing lanes. They're like, we don't care. And so, as SeolHaeOne Prince say, alrighty then, let's handshake, let's go for the Baron.
Yeah. And I think they are gonna give up this Nasher. Caitlyn is pushing mid and Doran is going for the bot side. Maybe Miracle Demacia can happen here, but...
Demacia Miracle is going to be put on hold.
Joke, guys.
Yeah.
But anyways, the vision control is real and they're not even clearing it out. That's the point, you know, if you want to enter your jungle, I mean, it's not even your jungle anymore.
No, it's not.
Because it's enemies.
Zero vision in there.
So they did illegal thing. So they got punished. If you do illegal things, then you get punished. That's really basic, right? So if you want to enter the jungle, then you must clean up the vision control first and then do it. But right now, DRX, I don't think they are following the basic steps. That's why I'm kind of mad.
Yeah.
Because they are top teams. These kind of things are just making it even worse coming into the playoffs.
Yeah, the playoffs and potentially Worlds, right?
Yeah, exactly.
For us as LCK casters, I mean, we see this and we're like, well, it's very close to Worlds. If you do this against a top-level team in another region, I mean, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Not going to work.
Yeah.
And
Peanut is smurfing on Lee Sin, guys.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's probably not going to go very well. As okay, they're going to dive here on a Keria, or not Keria, Keine. A couple of K names, but that was very easy, essentially.
Oh yeah, side lane Priya. This is all they need to, you know. The 5v5, I don't see like the power of the 5v5 is ready for a DRX side right now because of the item difference, right? But slowly they're gonna get it because I don't think SeolHaeOne is just ready to finish this game with it, right?
Look at this vision.
Yeah, the vision control is just insane. Vision everywhere.
It was an interesting arrow, but again, very low cooldown.
Okay,
Ooh.
Doran.
Flawless. They're trying to... No, that's not going to do it. Flash in from Mia is wasted. Doran quite strong right now. They're going to have to give up this Mountain Drake.
100%. So yeah, is it? Should I say it's DRX playing good, or just randomly certain princes just throwing out the game?
I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, I think DRX, they're using Quinn's power pretty well. Doran is pushing side lane in a limit, and he's moving first 24/7, right? So just make their TP advantage kind of useless. And they just need to do this. And it's going to be easy game because Doran right now, I think he can just win most of 2v2s and yeah, even 2v1 as well. Because you're Quinn, you are fast as... Yeah, you are really fast, you know?
I don't know what to think about this. Trying to just... He's pushing way too far in with... I mean, you have to understand that Doran can be there, and he can pretty easily, like, 3-4 shot you at this point. He's got Infinity Edge.
I think still Trigger is just way stronger than Deft right now, but there's no IE yet. So when they get IE, I think it's gonna be the timing for certain Prince to pull the trigger again. But right now, I think it's more of 50-50 to take this team fight. Because this Quinn is gonna smurf on the side lane. He already got the IE and PD in the mix. So I'm not sure if SeolHaeOne is gonna able to push all the outer turrets because they need to accelerate the game because of the team comp. Their late game is pretty bad because you have Pantheon mid lane. I feel like already Pantheon is gone from the game. So
he's really just kind of a CC bot, you know. He's got...
I think it's same as support Pantheon.
Pretty much.
At this point.
Yeah. The items aren't really what are giving him his value at this point in the game, right?
Yeah, I think... I'm seriously thinking that Flawless should just farm side lane.
As long as he doesn't get two-shot by Quinn. I mean.
Oh, yeah. That is problem, I guess.
Yeah. Chovy is slow pushing up here. He's not really trying to rush anything.
Yeah, because his teammate is not ready on the map. I guess that's why. He's taking it slow, finally following the basic steps. But the vision control is still kind of wrecked by DRX side, so I think they just need to focus on grouping S5, I guess. Or just ignore it. Ignore even if they are getting vision or something. Just wait for your Quinn, wait for your Sylas to push side lane, and it can be backdoor game happen. But collapse from the top lane and mid.
Oh, here we go. Lilting Lullaby immediately is going to be cleansed. Mia taking care of Chovy, but this is front to back. Good for DRX. In goes Chovy, knocked into the wall and taken out. Do they have the damage here as Trigger is pushing forward? Has to flash away, and in goes the Lillia into the stopwatch, but still, you can see Trigger is trying to kite them down. There's so many low health bars, but it looks good for DRX, just barely, as Deft has the range advantage and is able to push them back. Trigger,
Headshot charge.
The flash is used. Oh man, so close. Nice try by Deft, but now he's down a flash.
Oh man.
He's not able to shut down that Ashe either. Would have been 700 gold had he picked up that kill, but DRX still win the fight as the TP is coming in.
From Gnar.
See the question mark ping? They're like,
what the?
What?
But anyways, there is Soul Point Drake, you know? Before that, I think DRX had a great collapse situation, but I'm not sure why Chovy is keep trying to have Blitzcrank's ulti. But anyways, that was great CC chain by Terran Prince side, but they used every single skill shots on one target again. So they are not able to take the fight in the long term.
The Pantheon is so sad. You see him just hop in at the end and just immediately get melted.
Yeah, the Nesher try.
Oh, this is a...
Are they trading?
This is a DRX maneuver if I ever saw it. They're like, yeah, we don't care about the soul.
Yeah, I guess they're trading it.
Yeah, they're literally just trading it.
But
and they, because of this, I think they're going to try to end the game with Baron. But I don't know if they can. If SeolHaeOne and Prince force a fight now with Mountain Soul.
But I'm not sure if this Mountain Drake is that worth though. Because they have no like hard tank champion. Maybe Gnar is a lot tankier than before.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter that much, you know? I think Mountain Drake is one of the bad Drake soul to get, you know, compared to Infernal Drake and Ocean Drake.
Especially with a comp like this.
Yeah.
It's really only Gnar.
I mean, obviously the late game is worse than enemy team, and finally the Sylas is having Gnar ulti.
Yeah. He finally figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, Chovy is getting kited down. Look at this, the flash, and he got Pyosik! He got the Lillia! Oh, that is huge as the flash comes in, but can they make anything happen from it? ikssu.
Pantheon?
Wow, that was really far down the lane. Looking to just poke him down and kite them down. In goes Keine. That is a big ultimate as Chovy tries to make it happen, but he's going to get burst down. Double stopwatch, but he is dead.
Limit testing.
Yeah, and you know, at least he let the other 3 members of his team survive with the Baron buff.
Yeah, and he showed up the power of the Sylas Gnar ulti. So I'm
That's
glad.
true.
It's
We
so
saw
much
it.
better than Blitzcrank ulti.
We saw it, yeah.
Anyways, that was really great engage by Mia.
The power of Blitzcrank in the late game.
But in the long-term fight, they're gonna get kited out, right? So they just need to go over again. But that didn't work out. But Chovy, he decided to just sacrifice himself.
Yep.
With this double Zhonya's. I'm not sure if it was needed, but probably he...
Uh-oh. Flawless, no! He's got the rest of his team coming over here. That was about 3 autos.
Oh, yeah.
So...
But Trigger is not bad yet. So I think he can for sure carry this game He's almost hitting 100% crate as well.
It's possible, and especially if it turns into a 4v5, where let's say like a Blitz catches someone or Pantheon randomly catches someone way out of position.
Yeah.
There's still potential for SeolHaeOne to win this game. Like we said, their team comp does get outscaled.
Doran is pushing top side, by the way.
Yeah, here he comes. Finally, trying to put on that pressure. Keine is like, actually, never mind. I was just kidding. Huh?
And
the rotation comes in, but it's Quinn, so
it's pretty hard to catch it, especially when they have this kind of composition, right? They have no target CC, all non-targeted. So I'm kind of curious that DRX is not rotating bot lane fast enough because there is still outer turret. So, and finally DRX is moving towards bot lane as well. So DRX, they're getting golds, and rotation is still great with this fat Queen. I guess they're not getting hurt. Never mind, guys.
Yeah. They pushed one wave as a team and then they all back.
I mean, I feel like they can just put Queen on the bot side and just try to threat the open inhib, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess there is some pressure from Trigger that he is fed, in fact.
Yeah, and I mean, there is Elder coming up, but it's in 2 minutes?
Yeah, so they have so much time. That's why I'm calling DRX go rotation.
You would do it now.
Yeah.
Not in a minute or so, right?
Yeah.
Now's the time.
Or are they looking for 5v5? It feels like they're looking for 1-4, 4-1 rotation, not like 1-3-1 or 1-0-4. It's basic 1-4 rotation with pushing mid lane, but okay.
Oh, okay. Hook sails wide. That's that wild card champ. Sometimes you're going to miss every hook and it's going to do nothing. Sometimes it'll win you the game.
It's coin flip, basically.
Yes.
Do you like to do a coin flip or?
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, not when I'm... If you're asking about solo queue, no. I don't really like to flip too often. Although Blitzcrank is
solo queue is coin flip.
That doesn't feel like I'm flipping when I play Blitzcrank. What did?
Nice joke. But anyways, I think DRX, they could actually have some gold lead from the rotation, but it feels like they're not doing enough. But I guess, I mean, I can understand that, you know. This time around, it's not their fault. It feels like Trigger is having so much power, so right now they're having some pressure on it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can feel it. I mean, just look at enemy Ashe. 4.5 cores with 706 KDA.
Yeah, it is pretty insane. The one thing that Caitlyn will have, of course, is the range advantage. And even just like the one tap, right?
Oh, yeah.
With the rapid fire cannon, you could just like walk up, tap trigger, and it's like, well, at least they have a Nidalee on their team, thankfully.
I mean, the problem is they have no champion to reach to the Caitlyn, especially when this Lux has Mikael's own plus cleans. It's kind of hard. I mean, it's kind of impossible, I would say. So I do think they need to just... I mean, if Trigger can flash forward and two-shot the Caitlyn, then it's kind of best scenario, but that's kind of optimistic, right?
Yeah. Or they catch someone with a blitz hook.
Oh, yeah.
That's, you know, that's always there.
Always there,
Here
but
comes
backdoor.
Okay.
Expect
Let's see how they handle this. And essentially, if Doran can kill him and begin to push, the fight might not matter if they just try to stop the backs. There's the Ashe arrow. They catch Chovy, but the stopwatch is going to be big. TP in from the Gnar is denied. As trying to chase it down, it's not going to work out. We got to fight up in the top side at the same time. ikssu seems to be doing pretty okay. Here comes Pantheon, and he didn't even need to be there. He kills him solo. ikssu. Unbelievable how he's able to take down the Quinn. And now we got a 5v4. Let's see what SeolHaeOne Prince can do from here. No stopwatch now on Chovy. He's just going to get jumped on. Let's take a look at Pyosik trying to do the damage. Deft is going to be the main carry for them as well. The Lilton Lullaby does come in. But still, no follow-up. And SeolHaeOne Prince looking in a pretty decent spot. They're going to look for that dragon, the Elder Drake.
Chovy got the TP. So he's looking for the TP back from the base.
Pyosik is still alive with Flash, so...
But has no ulti, so probably it's going to be really hard to look for some insane plays with it. But okay.
Arrow comes down.
Nice consume.
Watch out, Eat, to just hop away. Oh, and this is going to come down to it. Pyosik, will he go for it? He gets it! He gets the Drake! Can they win the fight from here? He gets the Pantheon, and now Deft is just chomping him down.
Oh, no.
It looks like that might just be it. It's going to be all of them chopped down after the steal, as Pyosik is the hero in the end that wins them that fight, as Deft is able to just fight front to back and execute them all after taking that Elder Drake.
50-50 happened, and that was it. That's all. If you take the 50-50, if you take the coin flip, just accept it. They did the coin flip play, and DRX Pyosik, he won the coin flip.
Yeah, he did. He was the better smiter today. That is what ends up happening. I'm sure that SeolHaeOne Prince will feel bad that they got so close. Man, they were so close.